G'day guys and welcome back to GNs_gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're going to be jumping into the team building guide for the newly dropped INT Yamcha on Global. Really good unit, so let's jump on into it. Firstly though, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with these. I do drop these team building guides for all new units that do drop on banners. So straight into the teams, as you can see here, not much. We're dealing with worthy rivals, Kamehameha, Earthlings, Turtle School, Saiyan Saga and Earthbred Fighters. Earthbred Fighters and Saiyan Saga being the two 170% of Yamcha's leader skill. So yeah, not much to work with there. In terms of links, we've got Turtle School, Solid Support, In Fighters, Z Fighters, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. So again, that's enough. Here should be telling you that he is quite niche, and you can see that from his linking partners, where we haven't got a 6 or a 7 linking partner. We jump straight down to 5. So from that, we do have the AGL, LR, Krillin and Gohan, which is sort of a fine unit. Not too shabby, but they're definitely not one of the top tiers you'd want to be using. We've got the Tech, Gohan and Krillin as well. They're definitely worse than the LR. And then we've got the INT Battlefield Shop Currency Krillin as well, who is a defensive stacker, but stats very low, free-to-play unit. If he gets an easy A, he could definitely become relevant, but for the time being, none of these guys are really great partners for the Yamcha. Jumping into the 4 links, I think this is where you might find a few more friends for this Yamcha. We've got the LR Beast Gohan, or Ultimate Gohan with the Beast Active skill. Still, he's definitely not as crazy as we're hoping he was going to be, but definitely good enough to run in difficult content. And sharing 4 links with this Yamcha will definitely help him to sort of operate. We've also got the STR Ultimate Gohan. I guess here's an option if you don't have the physical Gohan. We got the physical Goku and Piccolo. Actually, really solid unit. I think they get swept to the wayside. A few people, everyone sort of forgets about them, but they can put in some absolute work on a few of these 200% leader skills. We've also got the INT version, which can't quite put up the same numbers, but still, like they're solid-ish. And then we've got the Tech Krillin, who is a really good support unit, but if he's getting hit, he is dying pretty much. So, of these, I think the Ultimate Gohan and your physical Piccolo and Goku are going to be your best options. Jumping down to 3 links, we've got the physical Super Saiyan 4s here. They do share the Kamehameha team predominantly together, so that could be an option there. We've got the STR Nappa, who is a Saiyan Saga support, which is always handy. We've got the new Tech Yajirobe. Sort of makes it a little bit tough because Yajirobe does need to be floated here, but still, if you're running Yamcha for some reason in the middle slot, you could make that work. Got the STR Kaioken Goku, who can put up a lot of offensive numbers. The physical Kid Goku, who is an amazing support unit. With his damage reduction, he's also an orb changer. I love running him on teams personally. We've also got the INT Prime Battle Tien, so a unit that everyone will have access to. So continuing on with the 3 link stretch, we've got the God Goku's transform state into Super Saiyan. We've got the physical MVP 17, who hasn't got his easy A on global yet, but that will be upcoming, and we know that his support is really nice. We've got the physical Piccolo as well. Again, a unit that needs an easy A, but a defensive stacker that does have a scouter is always really good. We've got the STR Namek Goku, just a really safe, easy A, I guess. Not the craziest, but still super good. Got the physical Prime Battle Krillin, who, will need a easy A, but he does have that stacking in his kit as well. And then we've also got the INT Kid Goku, who has got his easy A. He's, another one of those just solid units. Definitely not the craziest, but definitely not bad by any means. So jumping into the first team build, you can see here I have gone with the Warriors Raised on Earth, Earthbred Fighters, whatever you want to call the team. But for this one, we're going to be looking with a floating Yamcha style of team. So I will also do a Yamcha on rotation team. But yeah, this is what we're going to start off with here. So, as you can see, we've got Yamcha, we've got the Tech Orange Piccolo, still one of the top tier units in the game. He's absolutely busted. Got the SDR Piccolo, a support unit that I pretty much love to bring onto any team that I possibly can. He's just so good defensively. We've got the Tech Super Saiyan Goku. Remembering he's going to be getting that, all Gokus are going to be getting the 200%, which is really, really good. And then we've also got the Super Saiyan Gohan, who recently got his Easy A on Global, following by the new Tech Yajirobe. So, with this team, as I mentioned before, we're going to have Yamcha floating. That also means we are going to have the friend floating as well. With his dodging ability and the extra build up from getting dodge from the amount of supers he's able to perform, floating him probably isn't the worst way to use this Yamcha, to be honest. That would also leave us to float the Tech Yajirobe, and then on rotations we're going to be rocking with the Tech Orange Piccolo alongside the STR Piccolo. Those two are absolutely dynamic together. And then also the Tech Super Saiyan Goku alongside the AGL Super Saiyan Goku. So on our rotations, super powerful defensive options. Remembering that if you don't have the Tech Super Saiyan Goku, he can easily be exchanged for the INT Namek or the SCR Hachiyak movie Goku. But yeah, really good rotation pieces here, followed up by the support from Yajirobe, and then we've also got a unit that's able to sort of avoid those supers, hopefully in slot 3 in the 2 Yamchas. So I think this team build will work pretty well. I think you'll be able to knock out a lot of difficult content with this one. And then jumping into the same team build with being Warriors Raised on Earth, but then we're going to be rocking with Yamcha on rotation. So as you can see here, we've got the Yamcha in slot 1. We've also got the physical Goku and Piccolo here. The physical Ultimate Gohan, as I mentioned previously, both of those first 2 units do share the 4 links with the Yamchas. We've also got the physical God Goku, the physical Kid Goku, and then the STR Hachiyak movie Goku as well. So, very physical based team, which I know some people aren't the biggest fan of, but I think this team will work pretty well. So you're going to have the INT Yamcha running alongside the physical Goku and Piccolo. As I mentioned before, 4 links. Those two will work really well together. We'll also have the friend Yamcha running alongside the physical Ultimate Gohan. Again, 4 links, and both are going to be pretty solid defensively as long as you're getting those dodges off with the Yamcha. And that's going to leave us to float these last 3 units here. So the advantages with God Goku is that he's a defensive stacker that can guard, orb change, and dodge. What else needs to be said? He's crazy powerful unit, and he's going to work no matter where you put him on this team. We've also got the physical Kid Goku, as I mentioned previously, is a rainbow orb changer, can provide that extra damage support just to really shore up Yamcha's defense, because he unfortunately doesn't get defense on super. So definitely really powerful there. And then the same goes with the STR Super Saiyan Goku unit that's going to provide ki, which isn't all too relevant for the Yamcha, but will be really handy for the Goku and Piccolo, and also the physical Ultimate Gohan. Also has that defensive support, so he's one of those units that I do love to throw on teams, I guess, wherever I can. I think this team is also going to operate pretty well. Jumping into the other side of Yamcha's leader skill, and that is the Saiyan Saga. A super niche category. We'll start with that. There's not much in the way of chopping and changing for options here. You could go with the Vegetas maybe and bring like the Tech Grade 8 Vegeta, but yeah, you're really going to be struggling for options here. So obviously we've got INT Yamcha, who is the leader. STR Nappa, who is the support unit, can put up some solid defensive numbers if you're at full HP, but will get you absolutely cooked if you're at low HP. We've also got the physical Goku and Piccolo again, the STR Kaioken Goku, the Tech Yajirobe again, and then also the version Z Goku, so another one of those free-to-play units that everyone's going to have access to. Rotations here get a bit tough. You'd be running a Yamcha with the physical Goku and Piccolo. On the other rotation, you'd probably have to run the Yamcha with the STR Kaioken Goku, and then that's going to leave you to float your 3 support units, being the STR Nappa, the Yajirobe and the version Z Goku. There's just not a really good rotational piece for that second Yamcha, which makes it a little bit tough. But there is quite a bit of support going to be on rotation here at all times, so that is going to help the synergy of the team to be a little bit better here. So again, not the craziest team, but you got to make do with what you've got if you need to get these missions done. And I think this team will be able to take out some of the more difficult content in the game here. You just got to be getting a bit lucky with like that version Z Goku, Kaioken Goku, not getting hit at the wrong times. But still, you can make do. And then final team build that we're going to be going with here is the Kamehameha team, led by the AGL Gohan. It's going to be crazy when we do eventually get a 200% leader skill for this Kamehameha team. But as you can see here, I've gone with the INT Goku. As per usual, that is always exchangeable with the STR and the Tech Gokus as well. We've got the Tech Gods here, a unit that I'm still really high on. Their ability to float, perform those multiple supers. They've got their action cancel. I think they're still super insane. We've got the Physical God Goku again. He's one of those new units, so it's always great to include him in a number of teams. The INT Yamcha and the Tech Goku and Vegeta into Gogeta. So we've got the Goku and Vegeta into Gogeta. They've got their orb changing, that's sort of their role on the team. Feel free to swap them out for a support unit. That definitely wouldn't affect the performance of the team. We've got the INT Yamcha, who's going to be operating more as a floater on this team, and that would also be the case for the friend leader. So the rotations would look like the one AGL Super Saiyan Gohan with the Super Saiyan Goku, whichever one you do choose to run, and then the other rotation would be the Physical God Goku alongside the Tech Gods. That tandem there is just one of the most powerful in the game. So I think anytime you're able to utilise that rotation, I definitely recommend taking advantage of it. So there you go, guys. That is the team building guide. In terms of the teams that I'm probably looking to run, I think if you're trying to get the best out of Yamcha, this might be your go-to team. I think you'll be able to put up some insane stats with him on this team, especially if you did elect to maybe take out a unit like the Physical God Goku and put in an extra attack support. If you get that 4 super return with Yamcha, he's going to be absolutely busted. So let me know what team you're keen to run Yamcha on. Good luck with your summons if you haven't already done them. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one.